I don't start videos. Jacob has a tummy ache. 2004 was an influential year for Morning Musume. A lot of changes happened that year, and one of those changes was that Abe Natsume graduated from the group. Hey everybody, my name is Jeremy. And today we're reviewing Rouman, My Dear Boy from Morning Musume. Hey, let's have a dance, my dear. You know? Don't cry. Don't cry. Right on, right on. We're not doing it anymore? Cool.
It's time for my annual What's This Music Video About?
Already?
So, in today's music video, clearly what has happened is, after the loss of Abe, the Morning Musume girls have decided the only next natural course of action is to take over the world. So, they end up going to a super top secret warehouse that is their new evil lair, where they have set up a place to talk to the leaders of the world, to tell them how they are now going to be running the show and that they better be happy about it. And at first, the world leaders are like, no, you can't rule the world, girls. And the girls brainwash them with the magic of their song and trick the leaders of the world into handing all the power over to the Morning Musume girls. And now, Morning Musume runs the world.
I interpreted it that after the loss of Abe, the Time Lord decided to take the girls back into the current age, and the girls were abducted by a bunch of world leaders who knew that they were actually evil aliens who had been crossing through the time and were pretty much fracking everything up, and so they gathered them all and then arrested them, which is why they were in the dark rooms with the cages, and they were kind of just like by themselves because they were being arrested. And then the Time Lord was able to destroy the world leaders, even though Time Lords don't do that, and replace them with Morning Musume.
Slight difference in interpretation, really.
It's really up for interpretation, though. By the way, we forgot to mention that Tsunku is actually the Time Lord.
It all makes sense, doesn't it? I like this song. I thought it was really, really fun. I really don't know what it was about, to be perfectly honest. The lyrics were more straightforward than a lot of other Morning Musume songs so far, but I think that's what confused me, because they were so straightforward. I kept looking for, like, complicated hidden meanings, but I couldn't find any, so in the end I was just confused by the lyrics. However, I did like the song. I liked the tune, I liked the riffs, even if they were a little cheesy sometimes. But yeah, I give this song a smile. It's too hard to drink still.
You like Wendy Williams.
What are you doing?
Okay! Up until this point, Abe was the lead, kind of, next to Ai and Ai-chan. And in this song, the leads were very clearly Rika, Ai, and Fujimoto. Literally, they were the entire song, with a couple scattered lines from everybody else.
Where's Abe? I really like their purple dresses in the one part. They're really pretty and traditional and pretty.
They were almost like kimonos, but they weren't. And they kind of had like this, I don't know how to explain it. They were like jumpsuits almost, and jackets, and kimonos.
All rolled into one beautiful purple package with a dragon.
It was a jackamono.
Yes.
Kamake.
The rest of the music video, they seem to be dressed in like these weird, like,
Street clothes?
Well, they were like gender bending street clothes. Like
Rika had a sleeveless white shirt that was buttoned up with a tie.
yeah.
And so did Aichan. She had like a sleeveless t-shirt. Reina was like in a kind of a girlier costume set.
Something about the costumes just like didn't really fit cleanly into boys' clothes or girls' clothes.
Oh, what's that thing where you...
Androgynous. There was a level
bit.
of androgyny. The makeup was simple. I think Sayu and Reina were the only ones who were just decidedly feminine.
Basically. Everybody else were in like overalls, kind of guyish clothes.
Guyish clothes that were tailored to female.
Ogawa kind of had like a female, like a pantsuit top almost.
Yeah.
It was like a black and white, like...
It was weird. I liked it, but it was weird.
What did you think about the English? Don't cry. Let's have a dance now. That had nothing to do with the song. Right on, right on, right on.
I'm trying to decide if they were trying to say right on, as in right on, or right on, like keep going. The person's video that we watched, what they said was right on, as in but I don't... Right what? A carousel of love? Ooh, I got dizzy. I think this was a song where there was too much English, and it didn't make enough sense. I like the song. I'm not saying I don't like the song. Calm down. What I'm saying is, I noticed that I just noticed the English a lot more in this one than I do other ones. So, to me, if I'm noticing it, to me that means there was a little much of it. The one thing I will say about Ida is that she looked particularly bored. And in the making of video, she really did not look like she wanted to be there at all.
Maybe
Like,
she was bloated. Maybe she had a tummy ache like you.
maybe, but
Maybe that's why you have a tummy ache. Maybe you're feeling what Ida was feeling that
But
day.
I at least am trying to put on a brave face here. Ida was like, not even like when that one part when they were in front of the mics and they stopped, she literally was like, thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay. No, you're the one. It's another one of those songs where
It was kind of middle of the road.
it was a good song. Didn't dislike it. Just it was middle of the road. It's like, okay, that's a Morning Musume song. It's a single. We've taken another step forward. I think especially after Ariba. Did I say it right?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yeah.
Ariba?
Ah, yeah. I think especially after that, this one's like, it's good. But it's like, we're still kind of reeling from Abe not being there. And I think it's an adjusting song. It's a transitionatory song because we just lost a member who was a very integral part of the mix and of the sound. So now there's something about this song that, to me, it's transitioning.
Into the next step of Morning Musume.
Right, and I can't totally get into it because I'm still trying to adjust to Abe being gone. And again, it's kind of a middle of the road song. Good one. It's a good middle of the road. It's closer to being to the destination than not. So it's kind of like, it's not quite middle. It's like, a
little bit past middle.
A little bit
probably
past.
about 78%.
78%.
Not necessarily 80.
It's like 2/3 of the road kind of song.
Okay.
So last week's question was the traditional, do you think this song was a good graduation song for Abe? And the response was...
It was just kind of meh. I kind of agree with that. I think it was cute as far as the context of the music video. I don't know if the single itself was really representative of Abe, but
Yeah.
the music video itself was a love note to her, but it wasn't really, the single itself wasn't really. So this week we kind of want to ask you guys a silly question.
The purple outfits that the girls were wearing in the beginning, would you call those a kamaket or a jakamono? I like jakamono.
I like Giacomono because that was the first one that I came up with. But let us know below. It's kind of silly, but just let us know.
We need a silly
We
question.
did a silly question for once. So, that's the end for today. Thank you guys so much for watching this week. Next week we will be reviewing Joshi Kashimashi Monogatari.
Yay!
See you all later next week and every day for the rest of this week. Peace out.
What?
Take a mouse.
What?
What?
Oh!
Rouman,
Yes, Sunku.
How are you today?
Doing good, Sunku, thank you.
Did you enjoy my single that I wrote for you?
Oh, Sunku, you know I did.
Well, good. After the loss of Abe, it was a little bit difficult to write that song, but we managed. I wanted to give you a heads up for next week.
Yes, Sunku.
I'm going to be writing a song about the girls, and I want the girls to sing it to each other. Does that make sense to you?
It does make sense to me, Sunku.
I'm going to be calling it Young Girl's Story.
Oh, sounds lovely.
Does it? I'm hoping that it will make a lot, because I'm going to be graduating Ibon and Nono.
No! No!
Yes. I'm going to send them off into Hello Project and have them create a group called W. I think it will be a cash cow, and I'm planning on doing it. I'm going to make all the money in the world.
What does the W stand for?
W.
But their names don't start with you, Sunku.
That's beyond the point.
Oh.
Kago and Suji are graduating next week, and that is final.
I never developed graduations.
Did you even notice them in the first place, Rouman?
No! But you know, I love a good graduation party. I do the best.
Well, good. Listen, my dog needs to go poop. Will you take him out for me?
Of course.
Thank you.
Hey, my